look, I don't know. Glenn Beck sounds as deranged and creepy when he sits there and compares Al Gore to Hitler or asks for the murder of Michael Moore. All this eliminationist rhetoric, including equating universal health care to rape, or saying that a Holocaust survivor named George Soros is a Nazi collaborator, or saying we should poison Nancy Pelosi, or saying that immigration reform is equal to burning U.S. citizens alive, or publicly endorsing violent revolution, and then winking and telling your audience, don't be violent, while you're appearing in a photo next to I Pray for Peace with a gun in your hand. I mean, this is just a speck on the tip of a very large iceberg, and frankly, nobody's being held accountable for this. We can all look at the stuff that was written by or said by this Loeffner dude and conclude that this guy needed help. Okay, we don't know what kind of help. We don't know what his, maladies were. We don't know what he was reacting to. But you can also listen to the rhetoric that's being delivered by the Beck and conclude the same thing, that this guy is a manifestly insane man who's been given a platform, several platforms, books, radio, television, and that he is just as deranged in his view of government as this Loeffner dude was. So misinformed on the Constitution, as well as Loeffner was. That's a gimme. I'm sorry, but there is one person that scares the bejesus out of me. Now, the other is Rush, who is too smart to not know he is lying when he says Sheriff Dupnick knew about this note. Die bitch. Before the incident, he knows he's lying because it's been in every newspaper that that's what was found when the sheriffs were, exercising a search warrant after the incident. They went into the house, they found a safe, opened the safe, and that's when they found the note from Gabrielle Giffords, upon which was written, I planned ahead, this is my assassination, die bitch, etc. After the Ground Zero Mosque thing, I mean, really, do we really need to say that the president was an other and that he's not born here, he's illegitimate?
No, I would never say that.
But that's what goes on, and you know it.
I've never heard Glenn Beck say that either. I DVR him every day, and I hear a lot of things that he says that have been taken out of context with you. In fact, this morning he was very praising of the president.
I heard him say thank you to Mr. President. I heard that. But Glenn Beck has these,
he's not the monster. You're painting him to be some monster. He has these in Washington. They were all very calm,
Glenn Beck,
very all perspective, and they left the place and there was no trash there. I mean, these people that follow Glenn Beck are good people, and I'm not saying that you have to be a right-wing person.
There was no trash. There was no trash after Jon Stewart's rally either. Look, these are silly things. These are silly things to say when we're talking about a guy on the TV who has moments of lucidness, but moments of it. But as a rule,
why don't you go on his show and talk to him about it?
Do you know what lucidness means?
Yeah, he's delusional. He's not really
lucidness. Lucidness.
Well, explain to me. Teach me.
I will. Lucidness is the exact opposite. Lucidness means clear, clarity.
I'm sorry. So you're complimenting him.
No, I'm saying he has moments of being lucid, but for the most part, he's running Nazi movies. He's doing puppet theater. He's setting fire or threatening to poison or asking people to poison Nancy Pelosi.
But he doesn't want anybody to poison Nancy Pelosi.
He is publicly endorsing violent revolution and then winkingly tells you not to get violent.
He says do it at the polls.
He accuses George Soros of being a Nazi collaborator every chance he gets. He started shining a light on some not-for-profit organization called the Tides Foundation, and a guy went out there and, shot up a bunch of cops. I'm sorry. The consequences of what he does are evident. They are now in evidence. You can see what people do.
That is your opinion.
It's not an opinion. It's evidence.